Hello and welcome back to our tutorial. Since now that we are done on for loop, we will now proceed with another topic, which is remote events. So what are remote events? Remote events are passing data from server to client or client to server. So this is just a one-way communication. So what we are going to do first is manipulate the properties of this part. We will change its color, but only for the client side. So let's create the script, local script. So local script contains the client script. So whatever inside the local script will only happen on the client side. Local part, touch part, and then we will manipulate one of its properties, which is the color. So part that color is equals color that new. We will select green and pick the green. This part will change its color only for the client side. So as you can see, it changed color but only on the client side. So let's go to server. On the server side, the part color is still its default. So what we are going to do is we will create a button that will send a request to server to change the color of this part. So disable the script, disable this one, and then we will add a screen GUI for our button. So add screen GUI button. When player click this button, the part color will change also on the server side, not only in the client. So create a remote event, name this one, change color event. And disable the script. Disable this one. Now that we add a local script to our client side, so first we will reference the part, which is local. So local button, script that parent with for child, X button, and then we will create also a variable for our remote event. So local remote event is equals to game that replicated storage with for child change color event. So now let's create an event for the button. So when player click the button, it will send request to the server. Button, mouse button click, function, and then remote event, fire server. Fire server. Fire server because we are requesting to the server. If it's requested to the client, it is by client. So now let's create our server script for this mouse button. Then copy paste. We don't need the button. We only need the part and the remote event. So now let's receive the script from our client. Remote event that on server event connect function, and then when server receive the request, we want to change the part properties, which is the color, is equals to color 3 that to blue. Okay, so let's check if oops, you don't need the part in the client side, since the server side will do the manipulation of the part. So run the script. As you can see, when you click the button, it will change color on the client side and also for the server side. So this is how remote events works. You send a request to server and then server will execute the condition. So let's go back to script. So if you want to know who clicked the button, you just need to pass the player and then it will receive the player, then player that name. So it will print whoever clicked the button. Let's try. Click. As you can see, it print the name who clicked the button. So I hope you learned something. If you do, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. And that's all for this video. Thank you. See you in the next one.